Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DIY Dreaming, and on today's video I'm going to show you how to make coffee filter and masking tape flowers that look like this. And I'm trying this new method of filming, so hopefully we're not upside down. Really, I hope we're not. But anyways, I thought this would be easier for you to see how to do it. And this is an idea that I saw on Pinterest when I was not sleeping. This gal named Katie from Ruffles and Truffles did this quite a while ago. Wanted to give her a shout out because I didn't come up with this. I'm just putting my own spin on it. And I think honestly, it's easier to do this with your masking tape taped down on a hard surface, a desk, your kitchen counter, something like that. Look how pretty these are. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I am just gonna take, I don't know, about 18 inches roughly, maybe not even that much, 16 inches of masking tape. And then I'm going to do 2 pieces to tape it to my counter. Okay, so sticky side is up. And depending on how you cut your coffee filters, you could make this be just about any style of flower, kind of flower that you want. You can also do white, which I will fiddle around with that later too, white coffee filters. You can get these at Dollar Tree. I think you can get the natural ones at Dollar Tree also. I just took the natural ones out of our cabinet and this is what we'll be working on. Okay, so this is about 16 or 18 inches long. I've taped it down and the sticky side is up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the inside of the flower, like the little inside bud, and I'm doing the whole thing start to finish for you guys. Okay, I need 3. What the heck? Why am I having such a hard time? Okay, here's 3. So I'm gonna press it out flat. Can you guys see? I'm afraid if I put it in the masking tape, it will stick. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it in half. And then I'm going to fold it again. And then I'm basically just going to cut out like a little scallop shape and we'll throw away the outside part. When I looked at the instructions from Katie at Ruffles and Truffles, she did this project all with just one set of stacked coffee filters. So it was smaller, and when I tried it that way, honestly, it was too hard for my old fingers to hold on to. So that's why I opted to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so this is what I have. This is gonna be trash. Then what you're gonna do is open it up. Can you guys see? This is hard for me because I can't see where I am in space. Okay, now I have my iPad up, so I guess I can kind of see it. And I'm just gonna take from the center and kind of pinch it in and twist it. This is a good craft if you are messy. Okay, can you see what I've got going on here? I am going to, oh, and I'm doing mine with wood dowels, which you could cut shorter if you don't want them this long. But Katie did hers with a plastic drinking straw. So first thing you're gonna do is stick your wood dowel into the end of your masking tape that is sticky side up. Okay, so here's one bunch, and I'm just gonna lay it down and stick it into the masking tape. All right. And I really think that depending on how long or short you do these inside things and what shape you cut, you could turn this into a lot of different kinds of flowers. So there's two. You could also make this much bigger if you want. Okay, that was not good. Let's try it one more time. I suppose it really doesn't matter. So I'm just twisting this end up, and then I'm going to stick it into my masking tape. So here's our wood dowel, 1, 2, 3 centers, and now I'm going to get 4. I found when I was fiddling around with this that 4 pieces for the outside part really does look bigger. So this one was 3 and this one was 4. This one might have actually been 5, but we're doing 4. So same process. Take your coffee filters and open them up, fold them in half. And by the way, you could certainly do a combination of white and natural. You could also dye or paint your coffee filters and do them that way, but I'm loving this creamy tan natural color. Okay, so this is gonna be my outside part, and I am going to cut scallops right out here at the end. They do not have to be, they don't have to be good at all. This is kind of fun to do a video this way. I really have, I don't know, I don't like change. I get stuck in my little ruts, but I might start doing more videos like this. I do have on makeup today because I have been out of the house, but this would be a good one to do if you don't want to have to put on makeup. Oh, okay, so you can see what it is. Then I'm going to snip off this part right here. And depending on how short you snip this, that will be how big the petals will be. So this is what it looks like. And I'm going to cut through. Did I get them all cut? Yeah. Did I? Yeah. Okay, so this is what I have. 4 of these. And basically what you're going to do is you are going to start scrunching like at that straight part that you just cut. Look how nice those little center pieces are just sticking in this masking tape. It was I had to go buy some because the masking tape we had was actually blue painter's tape and it wasn't sticky enough. Okay, so I have this all kind of crumpled up. And then I'm going to pull it out as I'm going along and stick it into the tape. Can you see that right here? So let me quickly do a couple more. I see, I just see a few eyeballs, but tell me what you think so far and tell me what, I mean, this was just me figuring out how to do this in a way that would be easy for me. But I definitely will try this. Try putting some fun spins on this. But tell me what you guys think so far. Have you made this kind of coffee filter and masking tape flowers before? I had never even seen it, and I am a total flower lover, so I was excited. Okay, so I have 3 center, and I have 2 on there. Basically just sort of gathering it where I cut the bottom. And then I'm sticking it into the masking tape. I'm pulling it out just a little bit. And I'm trying to leave a little bit of a space in between. So, what do you guys think? I don't know if my video is, if it is so that you can read things or not, but this is the kind of masking tape that I bought. Let's see, is that even in the picture? It's Pen Gear. It was from Walmart. It was the cheapest. It was like $1.24. They had some more expensive that was $4, but I'm like, I'm not gonna buy that. I'm gonna just get the cheapest. Use what you have on hand if you have masking tape. Okay, so this is our last piece. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 centers, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you could keep going as big or as little as you want. That is totally up to you. So now I'm gonna take off my tape on this end that has the dowel. Just like that. Ooh, this is very sticky masking tape. Okay, and I put my dowel all the way up to the edge of it. So now what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna start rolling my dowel into this. You're gonna have to scrunch a little bit as you go along because you just are. And I was thinking that I would probably wrap these wood dowels in masking tape too. I don't know. So, okay, so I just rolled the 3 centers in. We'll fluff it out in just a minute. And now I'm gonna roll the bigger outside part. And I think, honestly, that because these coffee filters are this natural, you're really not gonna necessarily even notice the masking tape, especially if I clean it up a little bit at the end, which we'll fiddle around with that. So see, I'm just scrunching it in. Tell me, let's see, I see 2 comments. First of all, if you like this, sprinkle, sprinkle, that would be awesome. Second of all, if you decide to do this, if you decide to put your own spin on it, I definitely want to see pictures, which you can post here on DIY Dreaming, or you could also put them on that free group that I have created for us to share pictures and ideas of our projects that is called Dreamy DIY. Okay, so this is the end. I'm just gonna pull it around tight. This does look messy up here, so let's take a piece of this tape. And Mia's here. This is her special trick. No, she, whenever I get on the phone especially, she comes over and starts crying because she's a drama queen and she wants to be the center of attention. Okay, so I don't know if that made that look any neater or if it was necessary or whatnot. But, so these are the 3 that I have made, and I'll pull the different bits out. This is just the 3rd one that I've made, so I'm really just still figuring out the process. But what did you guys think? Did you like it? Tell me in the comments. So I probably would cut some of these wood stems shorter, and I would probably do a whole bunch of them and put them in a white base. I picked up something kind of cool at Walmart today. Let me grab it and I'll show you. if you wanted to make it like an Easter centerpiece, these are some little, I don't know what this is, but just little Easter egg things that I would poke in. I only bought 2. I might go back for more, but I think they're pretty sweet and they're my color. So that is what I wanted to show you. Easy peasy, practically free, quick, different. I just think they're absolutely beautiful, and I think as I practice a little bit more that it will be really fabulous. So do a this, that's a thumb, or this, how do you even show that? That's gonna be upside down. That's a heart. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me know if you have any questions. What were the supplies? Let me tell you that one last time. You need a wooden dowel, or you can use a plastic drinking straw, or you could even use a chenille stem or a flower stem, something like that. But I opted to use wood dowels. These came from Walmart a while ago. You're gonna need some masking tape. This was the cheapy masking tape that I purchased at Walmart. It was not in the craft area. It was with the tape and pins and envelopes and that kind of thing in the business section. Then you'll need some coffee filters, whatever color you choose, or you could do a combination. And that is it. So, hope you liked this. Thank you so much for joining me. I will probably restream this a couple times later today. So if you hopped in at the very end, don't worry, I'll also be uploading it to my YouTube channel. And hope that you have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day. Bye. Okay, how do I turn this off from here? Let's see.